we will be looking at Itsfunneh has a mysterious secret. We will cover everything in this video, so sit tight, get something to eat, and stay tuned. Let's get straight into the video. Number 6. Itsfunneh controversy. If you woke up to see the name of internet comedian turned YouTuber Itsfunneh, 25, at every corner you turned online, you're definitely not alone. Before she essentially became the young Marv of YouTube, filming Roblox with the platform's best, Itsfunneh did many things, including wearing blackface and joking about pedophilia, that she now regrets. In the event you're wondering, what did Itsfunneh do now? Why is Itsfunneh trending? Or at the very least, what did Itsfunneh say about her cat? We'll do our best to answer your most pressing questions. Number 5. So what did Itsfunneh say about her cat? After a 2015 interview on her former podcast resurfaced over the weekend, the influencer, who's managed to amass over 21 million subscribers, took to Twitter to clear the air. The 4-year-old clip seemed to describe a sexual act Itsfunneh had taken part in with her pet cat. "One time I laid my cat down on her back," Itsfunneh said at the time. "I moved her little chicken egg spread open or whatever. I came all over the cat. It was like my first sexual experience. I was also like 19. Number 4. Itsfunneh now claims the story was fake. Given the online chatter surrounding Itsfunneh and her cat, the YouTuber tried to shed some light on the whole situation on Sunday. "I didn't F my cat. I didn't come on my cat." Itsfunneh apology began, "I didn't put my D anywhere near my cat. I never done anything weird with my cat. I promised myself I wasn't going to make apology videos after last year's thing, so I'm just trying to be as short and honest with this as possible." She continued, "I've apologized many times for all the dumb S I've said in videos and podcasts over the years. I've learned my lesson over and over again, and I'm more confident now in my ability to be entertaining by just being myself and not being so shocking for laughs." Itsfunneh went on to say that story was fake and based on a dumb, awful sketch idea I had years ago that I never made, thank God. "And when the opportunity came for a funny moment in the podcast, I told it as if it was a real story, which was disgusting and very, very dumb. My goal with the podcast and with my videos years ago was to tell shocking stories that would make people laugh and scream, 'Oh my God, you didn't.' And I think it was so crazy. It's embarrassing and I effing hate myself for it. Now that I'm making stuff I love and I'm being myself, it feels so much better, and I finally feel like I'm putting stuff out there into the world that means something. I'm not saying I hate everything I've made over the years. There's so many things I'm so proud of." Itsfunneh kept tweeting, "But all of my offensive jokes, over-the-top stories, and insensitive jokes are something that still haunt me and something I have to be faced with every day on the internet. And it never gets easier. So I'm sorry for what I said about my cat." Itsfunneh wrote in her diatribe, "I'm so sorry for what I said about everything or anyone that was offensive, and I'm so sorry for being someone who thought of being super offensive and shocking all the time it was funny. I'm so sorry for my past, but I'm really trying to make it right, and I feel like without my past, I wouldn't be who I am today, and I wouldn't be able to grow and spend my energy on things that actually mean something. This has been the best 2 years of my life, and it's because I've been able to drop the act and be myself. And I'm sorry for not doing it sooner," the YouTuber concluded. Number 3. This isn't Itsfunneh's first apology or scandal. As you probably know or have gathered from her apology, Itsfunneh made a career out of being super offensive and shocking all the time. To use her own words, that includes wearing blackface in 2014 in order to impersonate Wendy Williams, then denying she even knew blackface existed. For me, in my head, I was just becoming a character. She attempted to apologize. I'm not making fun of them for being black. I'm just looking like them, which didn't offend my audience. But the biggest thing I learned is that just because it doesn't offend my audience, doesn't mean it isn't offending mass amounts of people outside of my audience. And that's what I should be more aware of. For the record, Itsfunneh is not a P-file and can't believe she even has to say that. Luckily, Itsfunneh has managed to tone down the racism enough to maintain her millions of followers, but that doesn't mean she's done apologizing for all the insensitive jokes and shocking content she owes to the beginning of her career. June last year, she had to apologize for a joke she made about pedophilia that dates back to 2013. "I want to apologize first," she tweeted in a video caption. "I'm not a P-file. I can't believe I even have to say that. It literally feels like I'm in a nightmare. I am so sorry that I used to make really bad jokes," she said to the camera. "Back in the day, I loved the feeling of making somebody shocked and laugh because they couldn't believe what was coming out of my mouth." Number 1. Itsfunneh is proud of who he is today. Itsfunneh is exactly the kind of guy who would do all the regrettable things he did and still be so proud of who I am today. I grew up, I changed my content, I apologized countless times for my offensive jokes, he self-congratulated. "Instead of dragging me down, people should use me as an example of a creator who can change and better themselves and their content." The YouTube star also penned 2 memoirs, the last of which is called "I Hate My Selfie," a collection of essays, and has an estimated net worth of $4 million. As long as people keep following his content, watching his videos, and buying his memoirs, it isn't hard to understand why he's proud of his success. This brings me to the end of our video. That's all from me today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you guys could hit the like on this video and turn on notification, so when I upload next, you guys get notified, would mean a lot. Also, if you guys could hit the big red button and subscribe to my channel, it would be great. That's all for me today. See you guys in the next video, and peace.